So I'm gonna try to read all the Magnolia Parks books before February 13th. Magnolia Parks Into the Dark comes out on January 13th, and I want to be in it with the girlies. I need to be in it. Mind you, it is currently January 28th. I have read Magnolia Parks. I did read it. But, if you, like, well, I think that says enough. I'm currently reading Daisy Haites. I am 324 pages into Daisy Haites. So I have like 169 pages left or so. So basically, I have to finish Daisy Haites and then read Long Way Home and The Great Undoing before, did I say January before? Oh my god, my son is at the door. Sir, is that you? Hi. How you doing? Are you saying hi? So, I have a little under 2.5 weeks to finish, well, these 3 books. This is really gonna be a test for me. Well, this all started because I was telling my mom about how the next Magnolia Parks book comes out on the 13th. And she goes, well, you're not gonna finish them by then. I'm sorry. What? So now I need to prove her wrong and I need to finish these books. And because I started watching Sarah Caroli's reading vlog of her reading these books, and she was distraught within the first 5% of the book. And so I need to read them. I need to read them. I need to be there. So yeah. That's what we're doing. So it's the next day. So this is, I don't even know how many days I've been reading Daisy Haites, but it's been a long time. I figured I'd come and just update because I feel like I didn't really say anything. I just kind of jumped in to this whole entire thing saying that I was going to read all of the universe. If you don't know what Daisy Haites is, it is the second book in Jessa Hastings' Magnolia Parks universe. So this book follows Daisy Haites, Julian Haites, and Christian Hems. Daisy is a 20-year-old girl who was raised by her older brother, Julian, because their parents were murdered when she was 8. Their family is like one of the most like well-known families in the UK because of what they do. They're like gang lords of some sort. Basically, everybody wants Daisy dead because of what her brother does for work. So everybody's trying to kill her. She spent her whole life aware of the fact that people are going to try to kill her to get to her brother. And so this book, you're following Daisy falling in love with Christian, Christian being in love with Magnolia, but also being in love with Daisy, and then Julian trying to keep Daisy safe and alive. And it's a lot. Yeah, that's it. That's pretty much the plot. But I'm having a great time. So good. I plan to finish this tonight and then start The Long Way Home tomorrow, probably, hopefully. I just got home from work. Well, no, I didn't just get home from work. I worked, then I went and got a massage, and then I went to Wawa and I got hot chocolate because, I don't know, wanted to be cozy. This is... Things are getting crazy again. Oh God, this is not gonna be okay. I need a break. That hurt. That hurt. I officially only have 20 pages left of Daisy Hates. So let's finish it up. Let's see what turmoil I will come from this. I feel so unwell. Where's my fucking pen? Oh my God. Oh, this is, yeah, okay, now we're Magnolia. Okay. That was the end of Daisy Hates. I have officially finished Daisy Hates. And let me just say, I'm in awe. I do not know how Jessa Hastings did this. These characters, they're so good. I can't believe that words on a paper that were typed up and printed could make me feel how I feel. This book gets 5 stars. Whoa, shocker. It gets 5 stars. And so, oh my God. Also, Julian hates. I tried not to fall in love with him, failed, and then some things happened, and I'm mad that I love him, but I love him. But then it took me straight into Magnolia. Hi friends. I finished Daisy Hates like, I don't even know how many days ago. but now it is February 3rd. That was a whirlwind. I started Long Way Home the day after I finished, but I honestly haven't read much. Yesterday I was getting my hair done. I read, I guess, a decent chunk. I'm on page 83, so chapter 13. I need to get like a big chunk of this done hopefully tomorrow because I'm off from work. Actually, I'm off this weekend. So it's going to be a big reading weekend. I hope. I just read that and I jumped into this whole thing really aggressively and never actually explained Magnolia Parks and how I felt about Magnolia Parks whatsoever. So, Magnolia Parks is about Magnolia Parks and BJ Ballantine, and they are socialites in Britain. And so they're super well known, and they used to date when they were younger, and then something happened and they broke up. The whole point is that they are meant for each other. They're written in the stars. Throughout this, they pretty much are trying to find a way to get back to each other, but they've both messed up so much and don't trust each other enough to really get through it. And it's all a question of, like, how many loves do you get in a lifetime? Because Magnolia is so loved by everyone and enjoys being loved by everyone. But generally, like, BJ is her true love. Even how toxic they are. So you watch them go through their whole entire struggle on loving each other, but continuously hurting each other at the same time. It's rough. It's rough and it was painful, but it was beautiful. Jess Hastings' writing is just, I don't even know. Some of the quotes in this book, like, tore me up. Absolutely tore me up. Like, what's, like, the most common one? But, like, reading it, and I quote, "I remember resentment pounding through my body, and then I remember it, like a physical punch to the gut. How much I loved him, really loved him, to the bone, loved him. Cut me and I'd bleed him. How much I needed him, still need him, would forever, always, never, couldn't even, if I tried, needed him. And I remember being deeply afraid of what my life would look like without him. Cut me and I'd bleed him." Like, that is obscene. But, oh my god. So yeah, that's what Magnolia Parks is. I never explained it, so I figured I'd jump in, tell you what it's about, because then I jumped into Daisy Haites, and what? 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 What is going on? What? Oh, God. I can't do this. What? I feel sick. I I don't know what just happened. I really don't. I'm so confused. So the other day I literally had to close the book because I was distraught. So the whole thing with Magnolia Parks is that her and BJ, they're trauma bonded to each other. And we know that from the first book, but we never actually find out, or like we don't find out why that they're like necessarily trauma bonded together until this book, and that was me finding out. And I was not expecting that whatsoever. And that hit me hard. Now I'm at a point where, so Magnolia's gonna go profess her love, or profess. She's gonna go tell BJ how much she loves him. And we'll see how that goes. I'm only like 37% of the way through this book, I want to at least get like to 60% today. That's the goal. Yeah. So we're gonna start reading and see how far we can get. Why? What? I think Bay's about to show up. Okay, I think if I turn this page and Julian Haites is there. I don't know. I'm not gonna be able to contain myself. The first thing I see. Stop. So excited. No, because no. Because if you're about to tell me that BJ is gonna fight Julian, if that's what's about to go down right now, like, oh god. I am now 70% of the way through. I'm on page 468, so 70% of the way through. And I cannot believe what goes on in here. Right now I'm getting a really good crossover of Daisy Haites and Magnolia Parks. that I am absolutely living for. Getting a lot of Julian hates. I'm seeing a lot of Julian in here. And I think I'm still in love. But as per usual, we're still watching Magnolia and BJ try to be in love with each other. I mean, they love each other, obviously, but TikTok goes the gym clock. Come on now. I need them to just be together already. It needs to just happen because I'm getting put through a lot of emotional torment here. Every time I open this book, I want to cry. Every time I open this book, I have something to say. Like, it's aggressive. I have a lot of notes. They're pissing me off at this point. They're pissing me off, but I love them, but they're pissing me off. Like, just figure it out. Just figure it out. Just be together. Their trust issues are just so bad. Their trust issues are so bad. And I'm so scared to finish it, because what the heck is possibly going to happen? Anyway, I'm finishing this tonight. It's February 7th, and I need to finish this book today so that I can read The Great Undoing until the 13th, I guess, and then go pick up Into the Dark, because I have a feeling once I finish this, and once I finish The Great Undoing, I'm going to be literally fiending crying to get the next book, which is gonna hurt me because then I have to wait for the next Daisy Hates book. I didn't think about that. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this tonight after I eat some Taco Bell. I finished Magnolia Parks The Long Way Home, and just when you think you're about to get a happy ending, Jessa just rips the rug right out from under you. I can't even talk about the ending, but that hurt. So anyway, I think my favorite part of this book was seeing... Okay, so in Magnolia Parks, you see Daisy and you see Julian, and they're just mentioned. They're not like really a part of the story. So when it comes to The Long Way Home, they're more present. Like they're like involved in the plot. Like Julian Haites is a big character in this book, which surprised me. I didn't think he was gonna be that. Like I thought he was more of he's just a Daisy Haites character, but he actually ends up playing a big part in this, which I'm very happy about because I love Julian Haites. Yeah, what goes on in that book with Julian pains me for him and for... Because you really, like, in these books, you see how, like, this isn't about Julian Haites. This is not about, like, this book is not about him, and I'm making it about him. So, anyway, like, you see how sweet he is when you read Daisy Hates, but you're also seeing, like this man is a gang lord. Like, you can't, everything he says matters, but things he doesn't say out loud. When it comes to Magnolia and BJ, I mean, we all know that they're meant to be. Like, they're gonna end up together. I hope. If they don't end up together, they're gonna end up together. They have to. There's literally no other way. Right? I'm just now realizing, well, obviously this is getting a 5 stars. Anything that can make me have those, like visceral reactions to something, it deserves a 5 star, just because you can make me feel those emotions. 5 stars. So far, this whole entire universe has gotten 5 stars. Because every single one of them, I've cried at least once. And I think I cried multiple times during all of them, actually, so I'm not even gonna say that. The end of this book, like the last literal page of this book, you didn't have to do me like that. Okay, so I started Daisy Hates and the Great Undoing. I think I'm only like 48 pages in. It is the 9th of February. So I have 4 days. Well, I could do that. I have 4 days to read what just happened? So that on the 13th I can go and pick up Into the Dark. I'm not gonna read Into the Dark in this, because I feel like that's a lot. I'll read it in like another video. So, The Great Undoing is leaving off, I think it starts out a little bit, like around a year after the first book happens. Roughly, give or take a couple months. And so you're seeing how different Daisy's life is now compared to what it was in Daisy Hates. So basically something happens at the end of the book and Daisy goes away and she leaves behind her old life and everything that has to do with it. So she leaves all the guns and violence that way. She leaves it. So you're seeing her navigate a normal life and the normal life she's always wanted, but she starts to get threatened by someone, which leads her back into her old life, pretty much. And so we're going to be seeing a special someone, which this is why I was so excited. This is like these are like crossover books, very much so, between Magnolia Parks and Julian Hates. So I guess we're going to be seeing a lot of Miss Magnolia Parks in this book as well, because it takes place same timeline as The Long Way Home. I'm excited to see Julian's POV of all the stuff that happens in Magnolia Parks, because we saw Magnolia's take. We know how she feels. We know what her relationship is with both boys. So to see it from Julian's perspective is going to be really interesting, and to see Daisy interact with Magnolia, because Daisy is known to just not like her. They're not friends. They don't like each other. So to see them interact from Daisy's point of view should be really interesting. So I'm just at the point where she is realizing that something weird is going on and that she might have a problem. So she goes to see her brother to ask for help. And so I guess we'll see what goes down. I don't know, man. These books have really taken over my life. It's kind of unsettling. But what can you do? What can you do? Yeah, I'll come back if I have an update or a reaction or something. I don't know. So it's been a minute. I look not well because I'm unwell. Anyway, it's been a while since I updated because it took a long time to get to something that was like really big, I guess. And I am at like the 70% mark, and now I'm hitting like, oh shoot, what is about to go down? Even though I kind of have a clue of what's happening, seeing it from the haites perspective is a lot different than reading from Magnolia and BJ's perspective, obviously, because you see the crime, you see all the bad stuff that goes along with what's happening, and I'm a wreck. Julian, I cannot tell you enough. Julian Haites, he deserves the world. He deserves to be loved, and I will love him. But the plot, we're getting into some crap though. We're getting into some shit. Because, and it's involving everyone, which is my favorite, but also like it's not good. Like this is bad. Like what's going on is bad. But it's so good because you see all the characters and it's really interlocking both storylines. I don't know how Jessica Hastings does this. Like, it's really baffling to me. I've said it already, but like words on a paper have this effect on me. I think I'm 70% of the way through this. I probably won't finish it tonight because it's already 12:04 and I have to go to work tomorrow. But definitely before or after work tomorrow, I will finish this so that I can go on Tuesday to get into the dark. I'm gonna do it, guys. I think I'm gonna beat the challenge. I will succeed. I'm reading the last chapter now. It's a good thing I'm going to get this book tomorrow because okay. Said it once, let me say it again. Julian Haites deserves the world. So what you just witnessed was me feeling all of Julian Haites' emotions because, oh my god, this poor man. It's so unfair. Okay, so we know how Julian Haites is like a gang lord. And we know how Magnolia Parks is just like rich and well known. Those worlds don't collide. And for certain reasons, that really breaks my heart. But also, Magnolia and BJ are written in the stars, so like, what do you expect? I've fallen in love with the gang lord, and I'm dealing with the repercussions of it right now. I would give up my normal life to go live with them, if I'm being honest. And me and Daisy are in opposite predicaments. It is currently February 12th, and tomorrow Into the Dark comes out. So bright and early tomorrow, we're gonna speed on off to Barnes and go pick that up. Hopefully it's at the first Barnes that I go to, so I don't have to drive 30 minutes to another one to go get it. But we'll deal with that tomorrow. That's a tomorrow issue. Also, I get the title now. And I wish I didn't. Yeah, this was my great undoing. It is officially Magnolia Parks Into the Dark Day. I'm so excited. We're gonna go get our book. We're gonna get it. The only thing is, I woke up and to literally a whole entire snowstorm. So that's good. Am I gonna go outside in that? Yeah. Okay, update. I don't think Barnes is open. I don't think Barnes is open. At least not yet. Because of the snow. Which I don't know if I can handle right now. If I can't get this book today, I will cry. There's no way I did all of this and can't get this book today. Oh my god. I literally will cry. I will be crying now. Good night. I'm gonna call and see if Barnes is open yet. I'm really hoping they are.
Thank you for calling Barnes Global Booksellers. To speak to a bookseller, please stay on the line.
Barnes & Noble Union Plaza, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just calling to see if you guys were open.
Yes, we opened late today, but we are opened.
Alright, perfect. Thank you, thank you.
Have a good one, okay?
Thank you as well. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's open! We gotta go. I have made it home with Magnolia Parks Into the Dark. Oh my gosh, the way that I was terrified they didn't have it. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I can't believe it's in my hands. Also, that's thick. Like, that's a thick book. How much pain and torment and painful things are gonna happen in this? What's gonna happen to me when I read this? Stay tuned to find out. Not in this video. I'm so scared to read this book because it is the last book in Magnolia and BJ's perspective. The rest of the books will all be Daisy Haites' perspective, so those characters, which I'm really excited about. I think that there's 2 or 3 more in the universe. And when I tell you when this all ends, I'm gonna be devastated. Thank you for coming on this journey with me. I hope you enjoyed me being really emotional and crying every 2 minutes because of the craziness that goes on here. But I guess you also got to watch me fall in love with these characters. I'm sad to see the end of it. At least the end of Magnolia and BJ's perspective for this next book. But I also am so proud of myself for getting through these to be able to read this with all the girlies so I can really be there. I wanna feel it with you guys. So yeah, I'll probably make another video reading this sometime soon because I'm probably gonna start reading it either today or tomorrow because I can't not. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.